I think one of the challenges for you is not to get panicky and overwhelmed, you know.
I couldn't hear her breathing the other night, and I was sure she died. And I just
I wasn't snoring,
so. And I was scared.
Yeah.
And I remember lying there and thinking, what'll I do?
Just got a lot of stuff in it. At the very front are wills. I think this is your packet here. This is Coburg Union Cemetery. And our plot, I'm number 236 and you're 240. Right next to each other.
Going up and having a look,
Yeah.
and that was laid out for us almost, was what I really got excited about.
Yeah. And all lettering to be contracted through the cemetery. So.
Oh, okay, so we'll ask there, but we'll leave the death date for now.
Yes, indeed.
Nancy and Gwyn met at a music festival 27 years ago and have been a couple ever since. As Nancy is about 13 years younger, she's now become Gwyn's primary caregiver, especially since Gwyn has had several health issues, including vascular dementia.
The weird thing we have in the basement is Gwyn's funeral box. Just careful down the stairs. Whenever someone comes over to check the furnace or the hot water heater or something beforehand, I have to tell them we have a funeral box downstairs. So this is Gwyn's box. You can smell the pine. It's just so beautiful. And my shroud is in here. And a friend is going to paint the designs on it in fabric paint. So this is absolutely what I want. And Gwyn wants this. So we're both going to get what we want. One thing that's important is to kind of recognize where the other person is.
To have it as an open
Yeah.
issue, I think, is very important.
Right. I was actually going to store my winter clothes in Gwyn's funeral box, but then I found I had space in another place.
The reality for many aging couples is that one spouse will become a primary caregiver. Often, this takes a toll not only on the relationship, but also the main caregiver. To cope, Nancy keeps in touch with friends and family, has a therapist for extra support, and makes sure she builds in time for exercise.
Good afternoon. Welcome to chair yoga.
Caregiving, it's something that both of us have come to accept as necessary. Sometimes it's frustrating, sometimes it's hard, sometimes I resent it. But those are my issues that I have to work through because she would do that for me. I would tell people, talk about the importance of having support, outside of the relationship, because it's not an easy process for either the person being cared for or the person who was doing the caring. Just waiting for Gwyn's tea to steep a little bit. She doesn't like it very strong.
Most of caregiving happens to me, not by me. She looks after me so well.
Nancy and Gwyn decided to start planning their green burials as something they could share together. This eco-friendly approach involves burying an unembalmed body with minimal environmental impact.
Okay, this is it, folks.
These cemetery plots use rocks or markers instead of headstones and flourish into natural habitats.
I like seeing where our bodies will be when we die, because it's a very beautiful, restful place.
I feel at home, interestingly. Yeah, feels good. I'm feeling very confident about the future. I have worried about that almost my whole life. I think we're sitting in a good place at the moment.
I think so.